Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy spot! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys did it! Woo! Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football Review for round 16 of the 2022 NRL season. And to help me review Friday Night Footy, up there in the corner in the hoodie, it is CJ Moxley, and down the bottom, it is Warriors NRL Fanatics. CJ, Fanatics, how are you, fellas?
Yeah, I'm well. Just watching Friday Night Footy. That's about it. But yeah, I'm good, man.
Good to hear. Fanatics, mate, how are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and looking forward to getting stuck into the review for Friday Night Footy.
I think there needs to be a new trend on Twitter and social media, and it's called #PenaltyPenrith. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was the penalty count tonight? My God.
Have a look,
Every call, every six again, every 50-50 decision went the way of Penrith tonight. I'm not going to sit here and say that the Roosters were robbed, but fuck, they had nothing go their way at all. Fanatics, what were your thoughts on the officiating tonight from Jared Sutton?
Yeah, it was a bit inconsistent, actually, to be honest. Yeah, it wasn't great.
CJ, I know you're a Rabbitohs fan and you don't like the Roosters and all that, but what'd you make of the Roosters getting a lot of calls go against them tonight?
Yeah, have a taste of your own medicine. No, I'm joking.
Come on, man.
It wasn't good. A lot of the calls went Penrith's way. They had to rub the green. But I will wrap with this. The Roosters fans do have something to be proud of.
Penalty Penrith. Penalty Penrith. New trend. All right. Before we get into the review, I want to say hello to everybody in the live chat. We've got 20 people here as we speak for the Friday Night Football Review. Well, we've got 23 now, and as you guys know, at 11:30 tonight, in an hour and 30 minutes from now, it is a Nick from Australia late night footy show. It's going to be a big show tonight. We've got plenty of people coming on. 11:30 tonight, the late night show. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. You want to be there. It's going to be a good time. Josh, always Broncos just walks in out of nowhere.
Josh Ford.
Yeah, penalty Penrith or what?
Yeah, fuck the riff.
Fuck the riff. All right, hello to the live chat. Hello to Josh Rabbitohs 2022, Electrical Dust, Kinnos, even Minty Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs fan says Roosters robbed bad. Wow, we never thought I'd hear that. We've got Nick in the chat. We've got Jack D, Penrith Panthers fan. We've got Metallic Panther. Jay Lockyer 03 is here. Electrical Dust. Jesse Lister. Fuck, the chat's going off tonight. Luke Melbourne Storm fan. Jane Lambert. Bugger me. Faraz is here. Everyone's rolling in. It's good to see a good crowd for the Friday Night Football Review. Faraz is here. He will be on the late night show tonight, from what I understand. So it'd be good to get him on later. Should be quite entertaining. But boys, we'll get into the review now, and we're going to go back to the first game, which I don't think we'll spend long on because it was such a fucking shit game. Newcastle Knights 38, Gold Coast Titans 12. Gold Coast Titans. Did you see them tonight, boys? Did you see them? They were embarrassing once again. Up the Knights. Fuck the Titans.
This is a game.
It's good to watch.
This is a game where I expected them to actually have something in them, to have a go, and they done nothing again.
I thought they actually had a shot at this game tonight. I thought with Ponga being ruled out, I thought, okay, I'll still go Newcastle, but fuck, they belted them. by 38 points to 12. A 26-point demolition down there in Newcastle in the wet weather. Newcastle were clinical. They were ruthless. Their first half was awesome. The second half was a bit clunky. They did let the Gold Coast get back in the game where they're down by 10 at some stage, and then they just fell away again. Warriors and Fanatics, bro. The Titans, are they wooden spoon bound because they showed absolutely nothing tonight?
Well, yeah, look, they're not in great form at the moment. You know, they've been very ordinary, and you know they're probably in that same bracket along with the Warriors and the Tigers for the contenders for the spoon. But yeah, the Titans were dreadful yet again tonight. So yeah.
Toby Sexton is the worst halfback in the NRL in the 2022 season.
That's fair.
What do you reckon?
He hasn't done much. No, you're right. He's
The bloke's not ready. He's not ready.
No, he's not. Send him
Do you
back to
agree or
reserve
what?
grade.
Mate, I like the kid. I think he's a decent young half coming through, but he's clearly not ready for the NRL. It's either that or he just needs help. Probably
Needs
a bit
better
of both.
team,
But
better
fuck.
system around him.
And boys, with all due respect, Paul Turner at 5'8", fuck me. I'd rather Bryce Cartwright play 5'8". That's how bad Paul Turner is at 6.
Oh, fuck, mate. Yeah, look, I'm going to say this. CJ Moxley on the Friday Night Football Review can confirm the Titans will win the Wooden Spoon in 2022.
Oh,
Locked in.
I love it.
Locked in.
Love hearing
And I'm not
that.
just saying that. I genuinely think there's no up from here for them, man.
Are they even gonna win another game this year? Because after what I saw tonight, I don't know who they're gonna beat. I really don't know.
I don't know. I don't know their run, so I'd assume not.
No idea.
Well, let me have a look at their draw the next couple of weeks. I think they got the bye next week, which is probably what they fucking need. They need a week off because they're so shit. Yep, we got the bye next week. The next game is against Brisbane at the Gold Coast. Well, they're gonna get murdered. I will probably be at that game. Just putting it out there. I will most likely be at that game. They're going to get beat by 30 in that game. Then they play the Bulldogs at Combank. I don't think the Bulldogs at the moment are on a roll. So Bulldogs will beat them. Titans can't win Sydney. We know what their record's like down there. Canberra at the Gold Coast, they won't be winning that. Melbourne and Melbourne. Oh, my God. That could be 70. Who else they play? Manly at the Gold Coast. Manly will beat them easily. What else we got here? Fuck, they got the Dragons in Sydney. They won't win that. Definitely won't win that one. They got the Knights again in the second last round. And then they play the Warriors in New Zealand. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to win another game this year, boys. Fanatics? What are your thoughts on their draw, Fanatics?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I can see a win in either of those games, to be quite honest. Yeah, maybe the last game, but you never know.
Against you guys in New Zealand, fuck me, good luck.
Yeah, well, who knows?
Well, boys,
they did beat us early in the year.
Yeah, they were lucky. I was there with you. They were lucky to win that. The fucking assholes. Very lucky to win that. All right, boys. Well, let's go for the try scores from the Knights and Titans game. So for Newcastle, first try was Dominic Young. Then it was Edric Lee, Dominic Young, Edric Lee. Edric Lee had 3 tries in the first half. Second half, Edric Lee had 5 tries in this game. And Dominic Young once again. I can't remember the last time a game of football where they scored, 9 tries. They scored 9 tries. Hang on, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 6. They scored 8 tries. And it was by the same 2 players. That's crazy.
Mate, well, for the people that don't know, Edric Lee, I believe it's most tries in a single game from a Newcastle Knights player. So, club record.
Yeah, it is now. I think James McManus and Adam McDougall had the record, and then I think Edric Lee broke it tonight.
Yeah, well, mate, Dolphins are ready for him, man.
Yeah, it'd be a good buy for the Dolphins. And I said this a couple of weeks ago. I said, actually, no, I'm pretty sure I said it in the Origin review for Game 2. Edric Lee for Origin wouldn't be a bad shout if they're talking about dropping Murray Tuilagi.
You did say that. I remember you saying that.
Done the job before.
He's looking like he could be that dark horse.
It could be. Fanatics, Edric Lee for Queensland or what?
Yeah, look, I don't think it would be a bad shout. Actually, I think he's played for Queensland before. He's done the job, so yeah, I think he could be an option there. A bit of a dark horse here if he continues to play well.
I think it'll come down between Edric Lee, Corey Oates, and probably the Hammer. But
Yeah,
who
for sure.
knows?
Absolutely.
All right, Newcastle 38-12. Titans scored 2 tries with AJ Brimson and Greg Marzou. CJ, how on earth do you fix the Titans? And tonight, their defense was that bad. I reckon Byron Bay could have beat them.
Nick, that is a tough question because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how you can fix the Titans. I guess all I can say is, I don't know, buy an experienced halfback.
Well, they're
Something
doing
to
that
do.
next year before him.
Yeah, I don't think Foreign's going to fix it all, but tell you what, Dave Fafita, man, what did he do tonight?
It was his first game back in a couple of weeks. It was underdone.
Yeah, absolutely, but
I'll defend Fafita here. Look, I'm not putting the blame on him. I felt for him. He was out there and he tried hard and just wasn't his night. And look, I think he's a very good player. I do rate Fafita. I don't think he's overrated or anything like that. I think he's a good player in a really, really shit team. And I think Fafita leaving the Broncos, going to the Titans might be a regret of Fafita's. But who knows? It might not be. But
you can't fix him.
if you're basing it off performances and how teams are going, then you have to say it's a decision that he would have to regret. Because look at the Broncos. They're in the top 4, top 5, whatever. And Titans are last. So Titans are fucked. They're fucked. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it. The Gold Coast Titans will not win another game this season.
Ooh.
I can't see them winning another game.
Wow.
I can't see it, boys. I just can't. I mean, maybe the West Tigers, but they don't play the Tigers.
I don't know where they get their win from, man.
I can't see it winning another game. I really can't.
Me neither.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
What'd you make of Newcastle? Obviously, the Gold Coast were terrible. We don't want to talk about them because of how dreadful they were. What'd you make of Newcastle and some of the players tonight?
Yeah, they were good, especially without Ponga. I thought attacking wise, they were good.
Right?
They were solid in defence. I thought, they were pretty clinical, especially in that first half.
Fanatics, what about yourself? What'd you make of Newcastle?
Yeah, they were very good. Newcastle, they did what they needed to do. They put on the points against the Titans team, and they played particularly well. The likes of the Edric Lee, had a good game, scored 4 tries. I think it was 5 tries, was it? 5 tries he scored.
5 tries for Edric Lee,
5 tries, not 4 tries, one extra. So yeah, he played well, and he had Dominic Young as well. So yeah, I think Newcastle, they just got the job done, what they needed to do, and get the 2 points, which keeps their slight season alive. So yeah.
Imagine Newcastle not having Kalen Ponga and winning 38-12.
Yeah.
How bad is that for the Gold Coast? I mean, fuck me. Imagine playing the Knights in Newcastle, wet weather football. Newcastle are without arguably their most important player in Kalen Ponga, but you still concede a 38-12 defeat. That's how bad the Gold Coast are, boys.
Newcastle,
they are a complete joke.
To score 38 in wet weather without Ponga, that says something about the Titans.
And then you've got certain people on YouTube who will say, "Oh, we're a young team and fucking whatever." You have all these certain big YouTube names who are fucking so delusional about the Titans. Give up on them. Throw them in the bin. They're an embarrassment to the competition.
Well, it's a shame that 5 Titans fans at the game were sent home to Gold Coast crying,
Good. I got sent a few fucking photos of Titans fans there tonight. And I was just laughing. I'm going, well, what did you expect to happen? They were never going to win.
Yeah,
they are a complete embarrassment, man. All right, timeout on the review. we're going to get into the live chat here, and holy Jesus Christ, we have just received a $10 super chat from Levi James. He says, ah ha 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 ha, Titans for the spoon. I 100% agree. Levi James, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. It means a lot, my friend. And if you guys want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. Super chat is available in the live chat. And also, PayPal is also available in the description below. PayPal is better because it goes into my bank account instantly, but I really appreciate the $10 super chat. So, Levi James, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Boys, what'd you make of Anthony Milford and Adam McLean tonight? I thought they actually really clicked and they got things going.
I've been liking Milford so far at Newcastle. I thought they're clicking well tonight.
What about you, Fanatics?
Yeah, they both were great. Clune especially, and Anthony Milford's he's starting to find his rhythm there in the Newcastle Knights jersey. So yeah, I thought they were both good.
What about the performance of David Clemmer? First half, 120 meters, all up, 198 meters. Everybody thought David Clemmer's career was over. The bloke's a fucking warrior, bro. David Clemmer still has what it takes. So the performance of David Clemmer tonight, I thought was remarkable, boys. What do you reckon?
Nah, he was great. He's not washed up. He still has what it takes to compete. And
Definitely. Fanatics,
mate,
what about David Clemmer?
especially that first half, really solid.
Warriors should sign Clemmer. Hey, Fanatics.
Yeah, I thought Clemmer was good. Yeah, I think he had a great game. Yeah, it was 200 plus meters. I think he made.
Yeah, I was about 200.
So yeah,
I think. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
Definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good.
All right, boys. Top three on ground from the game, from 3, 2, 1, with one being your man of the match. I'll start with you, CJ. Who's your top three on ground, mate?
Number 3, I'll go David Clemmer, as we were just talking about. He was really solid on ground tonight, I thought, especially in that first half. Number 2, Dominic Young. Hard to go past him. Scored a hat-trick, and man of the match has to be Edric Lee, man. Broke a club record tonight.
What about you, Warriors and ARL Fanatics? Who are your top 3 players on field from tonight's game?
Yeah, look, I've pretty much gone the same 3, 2, 1. So yeah, 3 for me, David Clemmer. Number 2, I've gone with Dominic Young, and Edric Lee number 1. Yeah, so that's
I've got the exact same as you 3. I can't argue with it. I think Milford could be, Adam Clune could even go in your top 3, and I wouldn't have an argument with you. But Edric Lee, without a doubt, man of the match. 5 tries, incredible performance tonight. All right, let's go to the other game. Penrith Panthers 26, Sydney Roosters 18. The poor old Roosters, they had absolutely nothing go their way. I feel for them. I thought they were quite hard done by tonight by the refereeing. Penrith obviously did what they had to do in the end, but the amount of set restarts and the amount of penalties and the amount of 50-50 calls that went Penrith's way, I thought was quite disappointing from the referee, Jared Sutton. I wasn't happy with the officiating tonight. I'm not saying the Roosters were robbed, but I'm just saying the officiating tonight I thought was not NRL standard. I don't believe it was good enough, and I thought the Roosters were quite hard done by. If Trent Robinson goes off in the press conference tonight, I do not blame him. I think he has a bit of a case. But no one Robinson, he'll probably just cop it on the chin and move on. But Fanatics, would you make of the Panthers win tonight? And were the Roosters hard done by the referee?
Yeah, look, I thought Penrith, they started off the game very well, but their second half was a little bit flat when they came out of the second half. Actually, I thought their attack wasn't right where they wanted to be in that first half, and they sort of let the Roosters back in it. And Roosters did lead in the game, so yeah. Look, full credit to the Roosters there for giving it a crack there in the second half and getting back in it. But look, in terms of the officiating, yeah, look, there are a couple of 50-50 calls going the Panthers' way. But in saying that, I wouldn't say the Roosters were robbed in this game particularly. But yeah, they did have a few calls go their way, Penrith. But in the end, Penrith, they did what they needed to do and they got the win.
Absolutely. I want to say hello to Daft Previews in the live chat. He says, refs fuck the Chooks hard. Evening, lads. How good were the Knights? Shout out to Depth Previews. If you haven't checked out their YouTube channel, make sure you go and give them a subscribe. It means a lot to me if you can go and check out their channel. Yeah, they did have a few calls go against them tonight. It was quite disappointing. CJ, would you make it of the refereeing tonight between the Panthers and the Roosters?
I thought it was pretty shit, to be honest. Despite, I don't like the Roosters, but I do think the Penrith Panthers got a lot of the rubber to green tonight. The Roosters gave a lot of effort, but some of the calls, man, they weren't on. They weren't good.
Yeah. Now, look, the Panthers had a 9-3 penalty count in their favour. It's not showing the set restarts. It's saying 1-1, but we all know there was more than that if you watched the actual game. There was more than one set restart each, as we all know. A 9-3 penalty count. I mean, I know Penrith are at home ground advantage and all that, but 9-3 penalty count? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? How much more do you want? That's ridiculous.
Should never blow out like that in an NRL game.
It's ridiculous, Fanatics. What do you reckon?
No.
It's stupid.
Yeah, no, a one-sided penalty count like that's pretty ridiculous, to be quite honest.
Depth Previews in the chat says, cheers, legend, made 1K on the games today. Jesus Christ. Appreciate the shout out. Fuck me, send me some money, you bastard. 1K, fucking hell. How the fuck do you win 1K and one on 2 games? That's insane. Congratulations on that as well, Depth Previews. That's fucking phenomenal. Boys, Roosters had Joseph Manu move to 5'8" tonight. Obviously, Luke Keary was unavailable and Drew Hutchinson moved back to the bench. Would you boys make of Joseph Manu at 5'8"?
Look, he was okay. He wasn't nothing special. I don't think he was bad, but you could tell that he was out of position. Don't play him there next week. Put Hutchison there.
Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. All right. What about you, Fanatics? What'd you make of Joe Manu at 5'8"?
Yeah, look, I didn't really like it, to be quite honest. Look, I watched the Kiwis last week. Obviously, Joseph Manu's fullback, but you're not going to put him at fullback with Tedesco there. But yeah, I'd play him in the centres, and that's where I'd have him centres or fullback. So yeah, look, I'm not a big fan of them being at the full 5'8" position.
Yeah, look, I think Joseph Manu, I thought he was okay at 5'8". He sort of played like an extra fullback, didn't he? It wasn't really a 5'8" who kicks the ball downfield. It was more just there running the ball and trying to be dangerous. And
yeah,
it did look dangerous at times tonight, Joseph Manu. But as we all know, Manu is a better centre than a 5'8". He's probably a better fullback than he is a 5'8". And you're not going to play Tedesco at 5'8" because it's not going to work. But I don't know why the Roosters didn't have Drew Hutchinson play 5'8", but they put him back on the bench. I didn't understand that, but I guess you got to try it. And the Roosters did lose by 8 in the end, so it wasn't the worst call that Trent Robinson made. But Satili Tupanua in the centres, boys, I didn't like that at all.
I don't know why that was even an idea, to be honest.
Pretty slow.
He's not a centre. He never is, never was.
Too slow in the centres, bro. So I would have thought bring Adam Kieran in, put him in the centres or something. But they didn't do that. They ended up going with Tupanua. And as we saw with the Isaac Tago try, Tupanua too slow at marker, too slow in the line. Once that ball from Nathan Cleary went out, Tupanua was never a chance on stopping that.
No, it was always going to happen.
So it was crazy. Anyway, we'll get into the tries, boys. First try of the game went to Brian To'o off a scrum. Man, in my opinion, Brian To'o is the best winger in the game. The bloke's a freak, CJ, isn't he?
He'd be up there. He definitely is a freak. Gets the first try doing Brian To'o stuff. It just shows his class.
I love him. I think he's a weapon, Brian To'o. Fanatics, mate, Brian To'o, would you rate him as the best winger in the game or in the top 3? What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll definitely have him up there, actually. Yeah, look, he's definitely, one of those players that, can finish off a try, and he's hard to stop, but yeah, definitely for sure. I think he's one of the best wingers up in the game, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And then Roosters hit back, mate. Sam Walker, gee, this bloke knows how to find the try line. Sam Walker played halfback tonight. I thought he played fairly well as well. And the try that Walker scored was class, wasn't it, boys?
Yeah, it was a good try, man. Good on him.
But Sam Walker? Weapon,
great try. Very good try.
At that point, it was 8-6 Penrith because Nathan Cleary got a penalty goal after they scored the first try. They went up. Actually, no, the penalty goal was early in the game. Then it was the tie try, and 8-6. And then right before half time, boys, William McKickell went over and scored, and that really hurt the Roosters before half time, didn't it? William McKickell going over.
Well, the confidence would have been a bit low going into half time with that try. So it was an 8-point lead.
Confidence was definitely low, yeah. No doubt about it. What about you, Fanatics? Kick-outs try, how good was that?
Yeah, awesome try. Pretty soft try, to be quite honest. So, yeah, it was a big try before half time for sure.
Half time, Penrith 14-6, and then in the second half, the Roosters started like a house on fire. Takiaho crashed over for a try, and it was 14-12, and CJ, it was game on.
Definitely game on, bro. Takiaho, he's going to be missed next season, but that try was phenomenal.
He's going to be missed, all right. And Fanatics, mate, Takiaho, big loss, isn't he, for the Roosters next year?
Oh, definitely for sure. You know, he's been one of their consistent forwards for many years. So, yeah, it's going to be a massive loss for the Roosters next season.
Yep, no doubt about it. And then the Roosters ended up going in front. Sam Verrills going over from dummy half. Roosters 18-14, and the next minute everyone's going, oh shit, we got a game on our hands. I couldn't believe it. The Roosters go in front, and everybody was a bit nervous then, weren't they?
Well, I did not expect them to even take the lead at any point during this game. I thought it was a bit of a bobble at first, but obviously they replayed it. It was fine, so yeah.
Yeah. Fanatics, mate, when the Roosters got in front, did you feel the Roosters were a chance, or did you feel like Penrith were going to come back and run over the top of them?
Yeah, look, I was very surprised when the Roosters took the lead. You know, I thought when Penrith, you know, were in front at the break, I thought they'd go on and win the game well, but that wasn't the case. Roosters, you know, fought hard and they got the lead, and yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, but you know, it was a good try there to the Roosters for sure.
Definitely. And then Isaac Tago went over off a beautiful ball from Nathan Cleary. Satili Tupanua got caught out in defence there, as we mentioned just before. Cleary kicks the goal. Panthers go 20-18 in front, and I'm thinking, fuck, this game's gonna go down to the wire. And then, of all people, you wouldn't have expected it. Api Coruscant from dummy half just crashed over. You wouldn't have expected that, CJ.
The match winner, Apisai Coruscant. Yeah, no, it was a great run from dummy half to score, and just barges over and gets over, wins the game.
Coruscant Fanatics, he just finds his way to the try line, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and it was a very big try for the Penrith Panthers. You know, it got them back in the game, and yeah, it was huge for sure.
It was definitely huge, and Penrith go to 26-18, and the Roosters went short kickoff. They got the ball back. They tried to score points. They couldn't do it, and full time ended up being Panthers 26, Roosters 18. Roosters, I thought they were very brave tonight. I thought they showed a lot of guts, a lot of resilient. But in the end, boys, Penrith just a little bit too good.
No, yeah, it's what the good teams do. Penrith, they get away with it. They just win. But the Roosters, you know, they did give it a go. But I reckon if a team like the Cowboys or the Storm played, they could have toppled Penrith.
Yeah, they could have. The Panthers were not at their best tonight, but
they were clunky.
They were clunky. And Fanatics, I'm not sure if you agree with this, but I see some cracks in the Panthers. I see some weak spots in them at the moment.
Ooh,
I did tonight.
Yeah. Well, in the second half, especially the second half there, but the first half, you know, is what we usually see from Penrith. But yeah, probably the second half. But they still got over the line at the end of the day, and you know, the good teams, if they're not at their best, they still get over and get the results. So yeah, that was the main thing for Penrith tonight.
I've been saying all season, Penrith are the team to beat. It's their competition to lose. Tonight, I saw some weak spots in Penrith that I haven't seen for quite some time. They seem like, I'll tell you what, through the middle of the field, there always seems to be a little bit of a gap between Api Coruscant and Fisher Harris and Isaiah. There's always a tiny little gap there. I've noticed it for a few weeks now. Tonight, it was opened up a couple of times, and I think that's something that Penrith need to work on. Their defense for the middle sometimes does get a bit lazy, and if the right teams and the best teams can figure that out, they can get them through the middle there. So I saw a few gaps in Penrith tonight, boys. I know the Roosters were beaten and the Panthers were victorious, but there are a few little gaps in the Panthers game at the moment. I think that they are not unbeatable. They are beatable. You just got to get it right against them. You got to fucking work out how you're going to play, what style of football you're going to play against them, and you just got to break them down. You can't go out there and beat them in the middle. You got to break them down. You got to work it out. But there are a few cracks in the Panthers, in my opinion.
Nah, there is, especially what you just mentioned with Coruscant and Fisher Harris and that.
There's always a little bit of a gap there on that inside. You just got to fucking nail it. You just got to get it right. I reckon a few teams could have really troubled Penrith tonight. Roosters aren't even in the 8, and they troubled them big time. But it'd be very interesting to see how they go because Penrith in the next 5 games, they got Cronulla coming up. I think they play Melbourne again soon, Parramatta again soon.
Ooh.
So they got 3 tough games in the next 5 weeks. I think they got the Tigers next week without their Origin players. So that'll probably be a win for them. But for 3 of the next 5, they got Parramatta, they got Melbourne, they got Cronulla all in there somewhere. So they've got some big games coming up, which is going to be a good test for them.
Yeah, it will really show how open the premiership race is.
Yeah, exactly right. All right, boys. Your top 3 players on ground from tonight's game. We'll start with you, CJ. 3, 2, 1.
So, surprisingly, my man of the match is actually a Roosters player. But number 3, it'll be Takiyaho. I really enjoyed him tonight. He made about 200 metres. Really solid. Number 2, Dylan Edwards. I thought he played a pretty good game. Bit clunky, but he did what he could. And my man of the match has to be James Tedesco. I thought he really showed really good signs.
Yeah. What about yourself, Warriors and over for next? Your top 3, 2, 1 from tonight's game.
Yeah, so my number 3, I'm going to go with Takiaho. Number 2, I'm going to go with I'll go with Dylan Edwards. Yeah, I thought Dylan Edwards was pretty solid there at fullback. And number 1, I am going to go with a Penrith player here. I think James Fisher-Harris. So James Fisher-Harris for me.
Yeah, number 3 for me is also Siwa Takiyaho. I thought he was also quite good. Number 2 for me, boys, I liked Isaac Tago in the centres. Thought he had a really good game on that left edge. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Nathan Cleary. Thought he was awesome tonight. Kicking game was class. And in my honest opinion, if Nathan Cleary doesn't play tonight, the Panthers don't win. That's how important he was. He set up that try for Tago. His kicking game was outstanding. Nathan Cleary was the difference tonight. And if he didn't play, Penrith probably lose. That's just what I believe anyway.
No, that's a fair statement. Roosters had effort.
All right, boys. Well, CJ and Rose and Alpha, thanks for coming on the Friday Night Football Review, boys.
Nah, thanks for having me on, man. I'll see you in about an hour.
Yes. Fanatics, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Nick, thanks for having me on. And yeah, it was great to review the footy tonight. And yeah, bring on the late night show. That should be good.
Yeah, so in case everybody has forgotten, or in case everybody does not know, in 1 hour's time at 11:30 p.m., make sure you turn your notification bells on. It is the return of the Nick from Australia Late Night Footy Show, episode number 25. We'll be live for about 2 hours. We'll be talking heaps of shit, heaps of banter, heaps of rated R stuff. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have special guests on the show. We're gonna have fucking fans on the channel. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy time.
Might have a heated clash. You never know.
There might be a heated clash. There might be a crazy debate. Who knows? It's going to be absolutely crazy. So make sure 11:30 p.m. in 59 minutes from now, it will be the Nick from Australia Late Night Footy Show. You got to tune in. It's going to be a wild night. And it will probably go to 1:30 in the morning. So it's going to be a late one. That's why it's called the Late Night Show. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. See you all in an hour. Like, subscribe, do all that good shit. Anyway, go check out the YouTube channel of Warriors and Alpha and CJ Moxley. The link's in the description below. Donate if you want. PayPal and Super Chat's there too. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys in an hour. And to the Titans. Hopefully that other YouTuber's having a big cry tonight. But anyway, see you later.